ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's edition of the Cloister of the Dice. We are back here in the wonderful world of Sword World once again, ladies and gentlemen. You know who all is here with me. I'm the MC behind the scenes. I'm John. Of course, we got our DM, Mildred the Monk, and our players, Lady K, Nephador, Frost, Slick Rick, and Xenatrix Adare. We're short 2 this week.
Yeah. One of them is going to be late, and the other one is a work in progress. So it is what it is.
Volumes sound fine, by the way.
Yay!
Okay, finally broke the audio botch curse. Woohoo!
Now we wait for the next one.
John, knock on wood. Thank you.
Don't worry about him knocking on wood. I'm gonna knock his head against the frickin' wall for that.
This is not me trying to jinx you. This is me predicting the future because that is how streams go. There's a reason Never Without a Botch is a thing.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a motto for a reason.
But that being said, so last time that you guys had ventured into the wonderful world of Sword World, you had headed into the fjord region in western Korgana and headed a bit north, dealt with a few blizzards, took out well, I was going to say a dragon, but it's not a dragon. It's a demon that looks like one.
They was kangs and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It was worms and shit, you mean?
Yeah. And
Its name is Arachnakang.
yeah. Ended up meeting the the descendant of the snow dragon within this area, and got a few scales from it in the process. And as you were heading back, you guys had realized that there was one small area that wasn't explored yet, and that was to the west, the northwest specifically.
Yep.
And it is that area that is going to be the focal point. So just for formality's sake, let me move you guys over there, which does mean I'm going to need someone to roll the event table.
All right. It's 2d6 plus 2 now, right?
Not yet.
Okay. So still plus 1 for now.
Yes.
4.
Yes, the golfer's favorite number.
4!
What?
Which, given this is an event that would be tied to the Lord of the Fjord, but since he's, dead, nothing happens.
It's dead, yeah.
Instead, would we be calling Fjord?
Maybe. But
it just means that the Lord of the Fjord has now hit the Fjord.
And cue drowning pool here.
Yep. But
The bodies hit the fjord?
Anyways, amidst the scene of light dusting on snow, you see a structure that stands out just by its glass canopy. The transparency lets you get a glimpse into the depths of the large cavity, where a jet black sphere ominously floats.
Well then. We know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
It's
It's
time
that
to
time
destroy.
again.
It's time to destroy more of the abyss.
So, if you wish to... Now, as far as as far as getting into this area, because even though you can see the glass canopy, the ways to get in is still locked. Is still not clear. It's not just a case of the doors wide open. But especially since at the top of the canopy, that's where the sphere is. But if you want to try and get there, that is going to be a observation roll.
Alrighty. On it.
I can help out with that as well.
I think we
Not bad.
observe it. Except one.
More experience for me. Arya's just too enamored seeing the black sphere of the abyss through the glass and doesn't really give a fuck.
Look, something I want to smash.
So you did find the entrance, and it's a steel flip-up door. Although that's the good news. The bad news is it's locked with magic.
I cast Unlock. Everybody forget that, Sorcerer has the ability to just be like, magical lock, fuck you.
No.
So I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's unlocked, right?
Yep. As the door opens up, you see a spiral staircase leading upwards. The staircase would clearly lead to the shallow abyss, but in going in that area, you see a bunch of small magitech, the size of drones. They are currently inactive. I guess because they don't see you as a threat, and it's probably a good thing that they're inactive because there are in this area about 60 of them.
Arya looks over to Isabeau and Azrael. You should talk to your friends.
They're my friends.
Yeah, you're all robot people. Go for it.
I should remember that the next time we talk to demons.
But you see, demons and nightmares are not the same thing.
Close enough.
Rune folk and those things are both magitech.
How about next time you ask your toaster what his preferred income tax rate is? But after a bit of stair climbing, you all find yourself face to face with that sphere, which means once again it is time to make a D6 roll.
6.
Okay, then we've got a.
We got an outer area of someone.
Yep. So after entering the sphere, you find yourselves standing in a circular plaza. High walls surrounded by spectator seats, on top of which are filled with people who are cheering for the event. And right alongside you is a familiar face, Alexandra.
Arya looks to the girl. It's you again.
He goes, "This is the arena of the kingdom of Asilmarat. It seems we've come on the day of the competition for the selection of the Knights of the Guard of Her Imperial Highness Ilchinia.
I think that's Ilikna.
Ilikna. This is why it's good to put pronunciation guides in your damn books, people."
Ilikna Abakarova Vladimirovna Shalikin.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's definitely a noble's name.
Sounds like a Russian Tsarina.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But between the you all and the Duchess, you do see a Skald and several mercenaries. And second. Though because of how this is set up, it's very clear. Not necessarily. They are the other side of this little arena competition, because what you're basically in is what amounts to a gladiator arena, just with better equipment. But you see again a Skald and several mercenaries, and I'm going to be resolving this in the swarm model. So all that matters is just getting a certain amount of XP. So I'm not going to declare full combat time just yet. But just to make sure that things are set up properly, I do want you all to roll initiative.
Ooh, Isabeau got the auto failure this time. Look at that. Isn't that fun?
And why is it not showing up?
I don't know.
got a message. You wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
It's because we're not on the combat. It's because we don't have any combat tokens out. Look.
I refreshed and now it shows up.
Oh yeah, refresh before bitching. Let me. But yeah, Isabeau with the fun crit fail there.
With the fun free XP.
Yep, me too.
Yep.
And then I need to go ahead.
I'd rather fail on initiative than fail on hits.
Although even then, it still isn't show. It's showing an older version.
So, I'm not on the right map, guys. And I've refreshed.
Well, we aren't on a combat map. He's not doing a combat
Oh.
map.
Yeah, that you're on the right map. It's just we're not on the map that you think we are.
Monk, the message being sent from Roll20 is you wanted, like John said, you wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected. Because none of our tokens are actually on the map, it doesn't count as being able to roll initiative.
So that's a Roll20 botch then.
Yep. But the initiatives we have are 10, 0, 16, 16, and 17.
Yeah. So
Which means John and Kay need to decide who's going first.
Roll a d20, you two.
Alrighty.
19.
So Azrael goes before Alicia,
all right.
but then Arya goes first.
Of course.
Yeah.
All right. Obviously, I'm already in alternate form because pre-combat.
Mm-hmm.
Monster knowledge roll because I can.
Same.
They're
What's
they're humans. There's no weakness to look up.
Okay.
Or humanoids, I should say.
Okay. Alrighty then. So, gonna declare multi-action right now, because of course I am.
Mm-hmm.
And since we're doing swarm rules, one attack's just gonna hit everybody, right?
Yep.
Okay, well. Hey, look at that. That's fun.
Oh, Zan, you are cursed today.
No, not cursed, because I still have a spell left.
Mm-hmm.
Which is going to hit.
Yes.
This is why we declare multi-action beforehand, everybody. Also, Monk, quick question. Just for purposes of this whole thing. Was my initiative roll high enough for fast action?
Yes.
Oh, cool. I get another major action after this anyway.
Jesus.
Also, Coops, roll initiative.
Hang on.
I love fast action. Let me choose which spell that I'm actually doing here, though. I am going to, since it's just going to hit the whole swarm. Yeah, I'll do energy javelin, and with critical cast, that means I get a, I get a little bit more than that cast. So I'll do that. Okay, 22 damage because the +2 from being an alternate form. And then because I was fast enough for fast action, I will probably just take this time to smack them in the face. Because without Rune Master, I can't use multi-action a second time. Rune Master or Battle Master.
Mm-hmm.
So, I will go ahead and... Okay, Monk. That is... I'm gonna refresh again, and if you'll allow me to, I'll mulligan that.
Yeah, because three crit fails in that amount of three crit fails in that amount of time.
It's less than 20 minutes starting, and 4 crit fails. What the hell? 4 total, folks. 3 just from this one man.
Okay, let's try that again.
Damn it, I missed.
There we go.
That's better.
And the reason I had a real issue with it was because that was a crit fail for the same exact attack twice. So, alrighty. Well, that's definitely a hit, right, Monk?
Yes.
21? Yeah, okay. 29 damage.
All
So
right.
22 and 29 damage, respectively.
Mm-hmm. All right. So next is Azrael.
Alright, well, let me just get my character sheet back up because I refreshed earlier. But I already know one of the things I'm doing. Time to burn, baby, burn! Cremation time. 22. That's a hit.
Yep.
On myself here. Power level. That's about power 20. Plus now 14. So 13. 21 damage. And then, of course, we're going to double cast. Because I think we'll just spark it this time. It's gonna be weak no matter what. 19.
That hits.
Alright, and spark is power 0. $14 damage.
All right. So Alright, and I believe Alicia is up next.
Don't I have my golems out? Or my
Not for-
golem?
Not this time. You didn't declare it.
Ah, damn it.
Well, that works out because I didn't put my geograph out either. But that's okay because I'm not using it. In fact, I'm going to use one of my new spells. Hehe. It's called Boar Rush.
Oh, God.
A giant boar spirit runs through the battlefield, knocking down anything it contacts. Roll 2d and determine the physical damage to be dealt to the target using the table below. So, let's try this out, shall we? No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Stop! Soft hit, but still enough to break bones. This attack deals 13 plus magic power points of physical damage. Sir?
And what's magic power for you?
19. So that's going to be 32.
Alright.
Hey.
I believe next would be Garu.
Okay. I'm not in beast form for this, but I do decide to use a technique. Because I feel like burning crap, so let's go fire breath.
Alright. Oh, that hits.
Damage.
Oh, shit.
21 total damage.
Yep. So you instantly see him moving his jaw a bit before breathing out the fire.
And I believe next would be technically speaking, Dax, since Isabeau has to go dead last.
Well, first things first, what am I supposed to be aiming at? Because I don't see a battlefield.
It's a swarm.
Oh, it's a swarm. Swarm. Okay, okay. I gotcha. Let's see what we got here that I could do. What the fuck? I think I'm gonna go with incineration.
We're just burning
Alright.
them all right now, aren't we?
Yes, yes we are. Instantly incinerates all combustible materials in the target area. The object does not fit into a sphere for a raise 2. Oh yeah, definitely. So we're gonna go ahead. Use magic power. That.
Alright, that hits.
Sweet.
So are you rolling on the power? Aren't you rolling on the power table?
No, I don't have to roll on the power table for this
Oh.
one.
Which spell?
Incineration.
Oops. Let's see, incineration. Da, da, da. So just incinerate all.
Just
Oh,
destroy everything.
Yeah, that'll certainly do it. And well, in the aftermath of that, there's no loot to determine, but you guys do get access to 6 sword shards. Let's see, and in the aftermath, you do see Alexandra meeting with the Duchess, who the main thing to take away, the main thing to notice with the Duchess is that her hair is very, very red. Like not even redhead red, like I don't know, Seamus red.
Oh God.
And in the aftermath, you do an you end up meeting with the Duchess, and in mirroring what Alexandra experienced, being appointed as knights of the Duchess's guard. Although it should be noted that you're not going to have that title once you get out of it. It's just you're replaying Alexandra's memory. That being said, what you do end up getting out of it is 2 stars, which
Woo!
technically means you guys reset back to 1, and you all get 2,400 XP.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Since when we last left off, you were at 11 stars, so just carry it over from there.
Yep.
And with that said, the exit from the outer area into the central area makes its appearance.
Oh, it's time that we go.
So as you go through the exit, you then find yourself in a vast workshop where many magical devices are arranged. The canopy, made of transparent glass, is bathed in sunlight. And now, through the entrance at the center, demon shadows are beginning to enter. And you do hear a voice behind you saying, "Tautomi, I'm sorry. Please buy me a little more time." As you turn around, you see a young nightmare woman who's clearly absorbed in her work, working on a human-shaped magitech. As well as a Lycant boy named Tautomi, who's nodding and saying, "Okay, sister." The Lycant opens up saying, "I'm sorry, but we need your help. We just need to win a little more time for my sister to finish the magitech for the fight against demons."
Well, if it's against demons, certainly here to help then.
Don't
How is
worry. I will certainly help.
Guard just grins savagely.
So now, let me set this up. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to go through this bullshit again with the tokens, because it doesn't want to save it when I ask, or just have some decent defaults. So give me a moment here, people. I do apologize that I keep doing this every week, but blame Discord, not me. So let me get that set up there. Move that over here so I have both of the NPC entries I'm going to be using. See, let's. I would say we have. So let me do a little bit of math. Okay. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. There's going to be quite a bit as you see a lot of demons coming out.
Arya is, of course, brandishing her Koos, her alternate form having already erupted out of her.
I've already called up my golem for this one.
She is very happy because now there are things worthy of her time.
Gar's already got
Geograph
this
deployed.
Targeting site up.
Yeah, one more would turn and
Also, Monk, when you get a free second, my golem is not available on the character sheet.
hang on a minute. There's a bunch of little tiny things in Roll20 that end up having to be accounted for. There you go.
That's better. Thank you.
Let me put that on the field there. And
Oh, Jesus.
Whoa!
Does this mean
And-
I
Looks like we
actually
got
have
a
to
fight
do
ahead of us,
something?
boys.
Yep. And
Like
John,
me out of character. Coops, put the deck away. You're not playing Yu-Gi-Oh today.
Fuck!
John, what time is it?
Oh, hold on. Let me check my phone here real quick. Take a look at the clock, and I believe it is combat time!
Yep. So, initiative proper.
Everybody roll the dice.
And monster knowledge.
Yep. Wow. Wow.
What? 22, baby. Let me roll
I'm
monster
getting-
knowledge as well.
Doing
21.
terrible on initiative, but monster knowledge I'm doing well at. What the hell?
22 on monster knowledge, by the way, for Alicia. I'm gonna do that
18
on our
is nice.
shrouded folk there in the back.
Oh, damn, I got a good roll, and I still lost. I still didn't win. Nicely done, now.
25 on monster knowledge.
All right.
22. And I'm aiming at the gold bell. God bell.
So, obviously, you know it's a God Bell. God Bells are weak to physical damage, and Jinues you've fought before, they're weak to bludgeoning.
Everyday good death, genuine. It's close enough to Junez that I'm going to continue making that joke.
Hey, I'm not shooting you down.
I'm not either, but at the same time, god damn it, I gotta go get another steel chair and blame it on Yosuke.
Although I should note Jinunes are described as resembling black unicorns. With
Well, that's good for
a
them.
with a horn that's about a meter long.
Oh my.
Good for them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
But-
my.
But Isabeau, you are up first.
All right. We're going to shotgun bullet. Oh, actually, do I get enough that I get the double attack?
Yes.
Okay, 2 shotgun bullets at the first row. Or the first area. So all 8.
Yep. What's the magazine on your on your repeater?
3, isn't it? On the magic repeater.
Yeah, I think you said 3.
Yeah. Just double checking. So roll that.
I think the first one hits.
Yeah, I think that's a given.
Yeah, that hits. That also hits.
Now, for this one, actually, forget aim shot wouldn't make a difference considering I'm doing an area effect anyway.
So I believe next would be damage on your part. All right.
Oh!
Good. Drop down, get it again.
Well, I'll be damned.
This is gonna hurt!
Drop down, get it again.
Okay.
Finally!
Okay, we're good. We're good.
All right, let's do the math.
How many was that?
It's
Triple crit.
it's
1,
it's
2.
46. The total damage is 46 damage from the second shotgun bullet.
Holy shit!
On all 8 of them.
Yep. So 46 plus another 21 is 67 minus their defense to each bullet. They get to count defense twice since it's 2 separate attacks.
So 50.
I can count all the way to 55.
Do I need to prep the button?
Not quite, but I'd say that all of them are going, what the fuck was that?
They
Something
can
like
talk,
that.
that is.
Let me check. I'm pretty sure they can. They can.
At the very least, they're bucking around crazily, wondering what the,
Yeah.
wondering what the hell.
The bare minimum.
Actually, Jinue can speak trade common, barbaric, and demonic.
So they said, "What the fuck?" in trade common.
No,
Damn.
After witnessing that, Dax slowly but surely takes out his deck and says, "Yeah, this is gonna end pretty quickly."
So,
Oh, shit.
Azrael, you're up.
All right, so I actually just double checked and I realized we've been using cremation wrong the entire time.
Oh.
It only targets a single character. It's not an area spell.
Well, generally they don't do area effect cremations. They only do one person at a time.
That's not
Yeah.
true.
Unless you're using napalm.
No, that's not true either. There are mass pyres, even back in Viking times.
Yeah, but in this
Yep.
case, it was still should have only been one character. But Red Knot, we have a workaround for this one because there's another spell I have that is an area target spell. As my hands suddenly turn a sickly green, and a mist of the same color comes spewing out towards them. Time to disintegrate these motherfuckers. Acid cloud.
All right.
Here. 19. Now I'll be targeting all the Genoa.
Yep.
You're trying to finish off what I started?
Of course! Let's clear the field!
Clear
Then
the-
your golem
clear-
won't be able to target anything.
Yeah, same here with me.
It would only be able to target one thing. It doesn't matter. I'm not worried about it.
So that hits.
Alright. 16 damage.
That's not enough to completely take them out. But it isn't. But it does. But their defense doesn't apply.
Because it's a spell that overcame the resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Well, that's what Spark's for.
I yell back,
Okay.
Dax, throw some rocks at them. They're weak.
'Cause I'm pretty sure even a weak-ass Spark is gonna kill these guys.
All right. Roll magic power.
17.
No.
Damn it! Well, at least my golem gets to take one of them out.
mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I introduced my new golem here, an enchanted rock golem.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go ahead and I'll just target this one right in front of him.
All right.
And since it really does, I don't understand why I have a, like, I guess they're left side and right side. Is that two separate attacks then?
No.
I'm gonna use, I have to pick one. Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
What's the fucking point then?
Because that's
Versatility?
two sides that it has to that an enemy would have to target.
Still, like, it still makes no sense for me to have two different attacks, but that's just me. Anyway, all right. Well, we'll hit him with the right side. 23.
That hits.
All right, rolling damage. Oh, he's dead.
Factoring defense, that is 19. So minus 17.
That's the
I'm
button.
hitting the button.
You got knocked the fuck out!
Let me move that over there. Arya, you are up.
Okay, first question. Is 18 enough for fast action?
Yes.
Alrighty then.
Oh boy, everyone duck.
Okay, for my first action, I am going to hit 5 Janoon, specifically this guy, these guys in this little U-shaped formation
All right.
with a cleave.
All right. Oh yeah, that hits.
Okay. Let me just make sure I get all my extra damage that isn't included here added up in my head. Because we know the Junion's weakness, don't we?
Yes.
Which is...
Bludgeoning +3.
Okay, so bludgeoning... I don't have any bludgeoning weapons. That doesn't matter then. But that's okay. I have a Curse Rebellion. Okay, 29 damage, +2 from alternate form for 31, +3 from the... so 35, or 34. Yeah, 34. 34. On 5 guys. Burgers and fries.
Alright, so that factoring in defense, that's 27.
I think the button is called for again.
Yeah.
You got knocked the fuck out!
Alright, so that's my first major action. Because I don't have Battlemaster, I can't actually do two combat feats per turn. But I can do this. I am going to, for my second magic trick, I'm declaring multi-action right now.
Oh boy.
No, this is going to be a good one, Monk, because limited move is only a minor action. I'm going to limited move into the back row. But you see, my lightning spell is still a line, which means it's still going to hit the Junions in the main battlefield. But before that, I'm specifically going to attack the God Bell with my normal attack.
Alright.
25.
25. That hits.
Nope. And again!
Oh boy.
And again!
Oh, no! Here we go!
Okay. 15 plus 15 is 30, plus 31 is 61, plus 2 from alternate form, plus 3 from damage versus demons. And what was the weakness of Godbell again?
Physical.
And this is physical damage. Physical plus 3, right? So it's physical
2.
plus 6. Oh, physical plus 2, so it's physical plus 4. So we have 61 plus another 9. It's 70 damage, Monk. It's 70 damage to the Godbell. Straight up.
Alright.
Minus whatever its defense is, I suppose.
Factoring defense, that is minus 60.
Man. Okay, well, I get the additional for my casting since I declared multi-attack and succeeded. I'm going to cast a big fuck-off spell at them.
Mm-hmm.
Is that going to hit?
Yeah.
All right. I figured it was, but I figured I should also ask. And we are just going to cast this one for a second. Man, I really wish I could get to. I'll get to that one in a bit. That one will be awesome. But I'm casting lightning because lightning is well a line. And it's going to go through everyone in the back row with me and everyone in the main field. And, well, nobody's going to like it, I think. So, we go, yeah, and we go, yeah. And we also have, yeah, and 26 damage because of the additional damage from alternate form and the damage versus demons.
Mm-hmm.
And no defense, so... Yeah.
So, let's see, 21 damage straight.
Well, 26 damage. Remember, plus 2 from alternate form and plus 3 from the Curse Rebellion.
Yep.
Those are all demons.
So, 26.
And this needs to go down by, like... Lightning was 8, wasn't it? Or was it 9? 7. I thought it was more.
Although, when it comes to crits, I think this is the first time in a while we've had so many crits in such a short succession.
I think that... Okay, so, like, Monk, the big thing is, it's the first time we've had so many crits, both failures and successes, in short succession.
Mm-hmm.
We're at the opposite ends of the spectrum on this day.
Yes. Today is a day of extremes on the bell curve.
Yep.
But that also hits the Janoons in the main battlefield as well, Mike. The line extends through 2 areas in simplified combat.
Yes, it does. So they are out as well. So
You're welcome, everybody. Cleared the battlefield.
Mhm.
You just did the sweeping of what I started.
I also
Took out the back
Weakened.
line, yeah.
weakened the God Bell to basically anyone can push him over with a stiff breeze.
He.
I heard that.
Watch, he's gonna miss and leave it for Dax.
No, not gonna miss.
Gara's seeing everything, is knowing and preemptively knowing what's going to happen. You hear him growl something to Alicia, but because she can speak like him, she knows exactly what he's saying.
I speak Lycant as well, Garu.
Yeah, but you're all the way over there, so you can't really hear it.
What are you drawing a line for, Alicia?
I'm just measuring something.
Well, we're
Straight
in simplified
line.
combat. Yeah, we're in simplified combat. It's just the areas that matter.
Oh, so regardless of my position on the field, it's still gonna hit all 6 of them.
Well, yes, that's why my lightning hit everybody, including the 2 Janoons that were in the next field.
Gotcha.
It really depends on the amount of you're doing boar rush, right?
Yep.
Okay. So target any point. Range is 2 in a line. Fortitude negates. If they beat your magic power.
Sending it to this motherfucker right here.
Well, it'll just hit all of them. That's all.
All right. Roll 2d6.
7. Let's see. 7 to 9. Sharp fangs gouge out deep wounds. This attack deals 16 plus magic power points of physical damage. So, my magic power is 19 plus 16 is going to be 35.
All right.
Honey, I think I need the Friday button.
Again. Jesus.
I think we all
You
need
got knocked
it.
the fuck out!
So 35.
Because I know I'm taking this motherfucker out.
Yep. Every day, good death, genuine. You really did give them a good death.
Yeah. So minus 27.
Yup.
Yeah, that was that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget to take out the HP of the last Janune there to match the others, Mike.
Yep. I thought I got that one, but I guess not.
Alright,
So,
Garu.
Garu, you are up.
Okay. So let's see. Double checking something. Monk, I just want to clarify with you. If I choose to do Fire Breath, would I be able to hit the back area?
Let me check.
I don't think so.
It's an enhancer technique, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Let me check. Fire breath. Range is 1 area as a shot. You could only attack in the same area you're in.
Okay.
So you'd have to limited move if you wanted to attack anything.
I was going to say, I have to do that anyway because all my things are like area in front of me, so I would have to do that just to get closer to them.
Well, that's why I said you'd have to limited move in order to attack anything.
Thankfully, that's a minor action, so...
Yeah, limited moves are minor actions, so it's not gonna hamper you at all.
Yep. minor, so bum bum. And from there, yeah, why not? Let's burn him all.
Fireball. Do, 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 do.
All right.
Let's see. $17.
17 versus.
Resistance is it just says resist half. Doesn't give what the
No, it's
resistance is.
It's versus fortitude.
Okay. It didn't have it listed on the wiki.
All right. So since it's versus fortitude, that's a whiff.
It'll only do half damage. It's only resistance for half monk.
All right.
So he still gets to roll damage.
Mm-hmm.
Even that'll probably kill them all.
Here we go. All right, there we go.
So 19 damage, cut in half, rounded down.
Yep.
9 damage.
Nine damage.
Well, we are cutting because it's resistance half. So yeah, he did 19 damage, and then cut in half, rounded down, and that's what they take. 9.
So yeah, that would be a case of clearing the board.
Clear the board.
So, given the sheer amount of Jinue, because we have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 Jinue on the board,
13.
Yep. Let me get ready to roll.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
only going to have you roll once for the Jinue, and we're going to apply that
13 times.
13 times.
Also,
Okay.
before
Somebody's
that-
getting a lot of cards for his deck.
Yeah, no, literally, I was going to say,
8.
as the fire fades away, Gara turns around and then sweat drops as we see Dax playing cards with his fairies, and it appears there's a large stack of money behind the fairies.
All right.
Monk 8.
So that's 19,240 if we're going with
Money.
Yeah. And 13 red S.
God damn.
Yep. And then you need me to roll for the Godfell too, right?
Yes.
11.
1,400 and another red S.
God damn.
I guess my rolls are good today, at least when it comes to loot.
Yep. So I'm going to clear all of this off. And move you guys back here for the next time I use this map.
Okay, so we killed all the
And-
baddies.
And
I'm literally over the legal deck limit.
So they wanted us to stall. I think we did that.
I don't know about the legal deck limit because I have seen that image of a deck so long it took 2 people to carry it. Because somebody got creative with the rules at the time.
That will never not be funny.
But fortunately, you took care of it quickly, because if you had taken too long, you would have started to see creepy lumps of flesh generated.
That sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm. But as the demons are taken out, the person who was working on that Magitech, Chemue, has finished the development of a human-like Magitech against the demons. If the battle and exclaims, "Tautomi, look! This is my Tutal. If it defeats enough demons, I'm sure Father will recognize me." However, Tautomi has a complicated expression on his face, knowing that their father will never recognize Chemue, no matter how successful how much success they've achieved that year, not that year, in part of the war. Chemue gives Tautomi a pair of shoes with small Magitech parts attached, saying, "I'll give this to you too. It will protect your life." Now, with that in mind, this means that that's one more relic that gets taken off the list.
What are they called?
Air shoes.
Air gear? What? I'm sorry. That's all I can think of when I hear air shoes.
I don't blame
Air
you. I like
Jordans.
that anime.
So let's see, air shoes. That's one of Tautomi's relics. So let me take that off the list.
We now have a relic of every type. All 5 of them.
Yeah, and
Alexandra, Zai. We have all of Zai's. Natalie, Katya, and now Tautomi.
mm-mm. So who wants to put the air shoes on?
What do they do?
When making an escape check, you get a +2 bonus.
Nah.
When have we ever needed to escape?
I guess I'll take them just to be safe.
I was gonna say, it's
All
like,
right.
The motherfucker's gonna put on the shoes and then never use them.
I
This is the point where you go, "What are those?"
What are those?
No, he's going to use them. He's just going to use them to run away so he can play more card games with his fairies and lose money.
So
Funny.
air shoes are added to the thing.
All right.
All right, Coops has a pair of Air Jordans.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I think these are better than Air Jordans. After all, they actually are magical.
Nike Airs?
They're described as shoes with a feather design.
Again, Air Gear, is that you?
Okay, this time I was actually thinking of Hermes.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
You
Alrighty.
can't fly with these shoes, but there are other uses.
So,
Meanwhile, somewhere in Greece, Kratos is going, "Where are my shoes?"
That's also two more sword shards that you guys found.
okay, we're at 2 sword shards now.
Oh, you guys are at 8.
Wait a minute, where'd the other 6 come from?
The outer area.
Oh, you didn't mention that.
No, he did. I knew we got shards.
We got stars. That's the only thing I heard.
I
also
could have
said-
swore I mentioned that you guys got 6 sword shards.
You did.
You're the only one who says that, Rick.
I think you need to pay attention more. But also,
I-
we also have the VOD later that we can double check later.
What about Abyss shards, though, Monk?
Now that the Abyss core is there, and you guys suitably took care of it,
Yep,
that
smash,
is
smashy.
9 Abyss shards.
Ooh, very nice.
And with that said, as you guys head out, you end up back at the fjord. right where you guys left off, with no black sphere, because now the shallow abyss is gone. So after spending after heading back south, there's the question of, do you guys head back to Bolsingham or to the Snow Forest?
Well, we're escorting that dwarven blacksmith down all the way to the one place. I have a letter for it.
Mm-hmm.
Turkey Dar. And if I remember the big map, that's to the southeast.
Turkidar is on the other side. Is on the other southeast end of the map.
Yeah. So wouldn't it be better to go through the wetlands instead, even though we've been there? Like most of the places we're gonna have to travel to are gonna go all the way over there, and we've already done that. Like looking at the big map here, going from the fjord to the wetlands to the wilderness to the mountain, or to the forest to the mountains, is what'll get us to Turkidar.
I mean, worst case, honestly, the other way was to go to Rennes and just take a train.
With I don't think the train would go to Turkidar because we haven't cleared the abyss in the mountains.
Yeah.
Damn it.
At most, we could go to Rennes and take a train to Paluake, but that'd just be a waste of money, honestly. Because we could go to the wetlands and the wilderness, then we could go to the mountains and clear out the mountains and go to Turkidar. We've cleared at this point the plains, the forest, the wetlands, the wilderness, and the fjord. We still need to clear the mountains, the snow forest, and the tundra.
Wouldn't it be more beneficial just to go through the snow forest into the wilderness?
Why?
I mean, legit, they're connected right there.
Yes, but so is the wetlands.
But there's a possibility of there being more abysses in the snow forest. So might as well get those out of the way now. So we won't have to in the future on the off chance that we have to.
I mean, we're going to be visiting every city, so we'll be doing all of the abysses eventually. But my concern is more, do we want to halt progress to do more abysses and get stopped in the middle of another map, or do we want to make it to Turkidar today?
Fair enough.
We were at the end of the fjord map last time, and if we make it to the mountains, we could probably get through most of the mountains and even to Turkidar this time.
It'd probably be better for you guys to go through the mountains and then go to Turkidar in the process, rather than going through the snow forest and the like.
Yeah, so I'm thinking of going through places we've already cleared, Monk, which is wetlands.
And I'm not going to use the individual map for the places you've already cleared, obviously.
Okay.
So it does sound like that you guys are breaking out the vehicles, since we've got 2 riders, and enough people to ride shotgun.
If it really comes down to it, I could also make a ride.
Mm-hmm.
But
Gar grabs Alicia, though, places her on his shoulders before summoning his bike.
So we would move through the wetlands and either the forest or the wilderness to eventually hit the mountains. Doesn't matter which way, we've cleared both of those others.
Yeah. So heading to the wetlands. Fortunately, the that's only gonna, that would take you about a week normally. With the bikes, that's going to be cut in half. It's not going to be as fast as by train, obviously, but it's faster than going on foot.
Indeed.
Well, how about by Skybike?
Skybikes are still not going to be as fast as a train.
Well, I'm just asking because that's actually one of the spells I got this level.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that can certainly work.
Getting a bit of echo from you, Theo.
Yes, I know.
Welcome Welcome back.
Yes,
welcome back.
apologies. I have returned from the Yap Central.
Yeah. Oh, but they had cleared out the shallow abyss in the fjord, so now now they are heading south by south then east from the wetlands into the wilderness. So I hope you don't mind a bumpy ride on the bikes.
Of course not.
Let's see, and then well, the quick question, I suppose the question is, do you guys want to head straight into the mountains, or would you want to take a pit stop at Palawake to turn in the shards that you guys have accumulated?
We can also turn in the shards at Turkey Dar. But I don't know, did we ever actually get any info on the mountains? I don't think we ever got that.
No, you didn't.
So the pit stop in Palawake would be more for getting the information on the mountains.
All right.
But we'll turn in the shards at the same time. We have
Yeah, make it worth it.
17 of them, so
So I need somebody to roll 17d6.
65, Monk. Holy shit, look at that spread, bro.
Dude.
That's a lot of sixes.
Hell yeah!
That also puts us over 500, so we're at the next reputation for rank.
Yep. Let me grab my notes on that.
We're at 5. We're at if I am correct, we should be at 534 for the amount of reputation we all now have.
Yep.
Make sure to update yourselves, everybody. Oh, also, you got while you were gone, Sandra. We did get another set of stars and thus another set of experience. So you're now at 11,200 XP.
Right. Which means you all are at the rank of Sentinel.
Ooh, Sentinel.
Which,
Right.
according to the public, you are considered first-class adventurers.
Ha ha!
Ha ha!
Finally. We're
Finally.
finally getting to the point where we're proving ourselves.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
0.
public's opinion of
0.
Flamberge was powerhouse adventurers. So
Yeah.
oh,
Well, I need to look up what that particular item
This-
is.
this also means that certain items that are 50 gamma or less you can get as a freebie.
Very cool.
Happy.
And it's it's not going to be as much of a while as I had thought. But once you guys get past the next rank, it's going to be quite a while before going beyond that.
Yep. But while all of that is happening, I am obviously going to the tavern to try and get informazione.
So roll
She is going
2d6.
with her.
I just have to spend 2d times 100 gamels to get the mountain information, but that's fine.
Right, hang on. Okay, there we go.
Okay, 700 gamels, that's no biggie.
So you spend 700 gamel and learn that the Lord of the Mountains. Hang on a minute. My reader decided it wanted to crash on me.
Don't you love it?
Don't you love it? The technology. The technology.
Technology, it loves to give us the middle finger.
Something like that, yeah.
So the Lord in that particular region is a recruiter hunter. You also found out that apparently that particular region has been dealing with the barbarous problem.
Those stinking animals need it here.
Arya
Arya does not like the barbarous.
Yeah. There are also tunnels in the mountains that date back to the Magic Civilization period. Although, ever since the Diabolic Triumph, a lot of those tunnels have remained closed. Though it is rumored that there's a device somewhere in the mountains that could open those tunnels. It's also possible that there's a facility on the lake at the top of the mountain where metals were refined. Some of the mineral poisons from that refinery may have leaked from that facility. As far as where the shallow abyss is located, that hasn't been ascertained.
Damn.
What is known is that it's somewhere higher up in the mountains. But as far as the threat level, because they couldn't find the location, they couldn't check it with a plate.
But we have a plate, so we can check it. Okay.
So now that you guys are at the Sentinel rank, and some of you having the title of Lord of Darkness, which I'm not going to have you guys put that in your character titles, lest it's in your inventory, not in anywhere else, because I'm not having the return of the Bun of Darkness.
All right, so funny little tidbit, guys. I didn't realize that Monk had gone in and changed my Discord title to that last week. For a solid 6 hours after the stream.
Yeah, she notices it 6 hours after the stream and brings it up to me and says that she thinks it was Monk getting back at her for her part in Nebus. I'm like, no, he changed it to that back when we were still streaming.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
you guys should have heard her when she realized that he had done this. She blew her fucking top.
Legit.
Sorry,
first words out of my mouth were, "The fuck is this shit?"
Bun of Darkness. Nice to meet you.
If
Go fuck yourself.
if I'm being on this,
Garu pats Alicia on the head.
Rails.
Yep. If I'm being honest, if I wanted to get back at anyone for the whole Nebus thing, why would I aim it at Kay?
Because I'm the artist.
No. Here's your answer. Because anything you do to Zan will have very little effect on him, so you go after someone who will react.
Oh, no. See, while Monk and I might know that our jabs at each other may not be as effective as they should be, we're also gentlemanly about this thing. We aim at each other.
Mm-mm.
Because that's how a knockdown, drag-out slugfest works.
Yes.
You know what? I can respect that. I can respect that, honestly.
That and getting back at somebody with that amount of time for something that doesn't get high enough on the list. And yeah, I'll pass. But as you guys leave Palawake and head southwards to the mountain range. Let me get the image so you guys can see that.
A mountain.
So you have a forest of ancient conifers shrouded in black leaves. Mighty trees raised tall and straight like pillars that hold up the very heavens, while their thick roots delve deep into the earth below.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's good stuff. I'm surprised they mention more of the trees than the mountain itself. That's kind of funny.
I'm kind of wondering if maybe this is something for the wrong area, because that don't sound like a mountain area.
No, I'm pretty sure that's the picture that I saw in it when I was looking at the Demon's Line book last time.
Mm-hmm.
So it might just be that that they're mentioning the trees because it's a forested mountain.
Yeah, I think it's a forested mountain, and it only has like a peak that is covered in snow, but everything else is kind of like cavernous and full of trees.
Mm-hmm.
Olympus is actually like that.
Olympus.
Yeah, Olympus. Been in Greece when I was like
I'm aware.
a young lad.
So let me put you guys, since you're coming in from Palawake, and that mini is a little bit too big. Let me fix that. There we go. So you guys are coming into through area 4.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So since you're coming through this area, the first thing I need you to do is roll for event.
And this time it's +2?
Yep.
Okay. 10.
10.
All right. Let's see, 10. So that is. You do hear movement off in the distance.
Away.
So roll me d6.
2.
2.
All right.
It's a daily double.
And roll d6 again.
6.
All right. So that takes care of that.
Alrighty then.
4. So you, in the area that you're in, you do see a valley between sparsely wooded mountains, along with an oversized railway bridge overhead. From here, you could head to the you could head to the wilderness. You could head to Palawake, or you can head southward.
Well, the only way we have to go is south.
All right. So you guys head south across the bridge. So you're on a gentle slope where you see a lot of green grass around a small fort-like village surrounded by stone walls. A large river flows westward to the south, created by waterfalls cascading down from the mountain. The river is crossed by an old but sturdy steel bridge, and a huge blue metal gate is built into a steep rock on the steep rock face on the east side. But before you do any exploration, roll 2d6 plus 2.
I will leave it to the bun this time.
Yay!
Bun, roll.
What the fuck?
2d6 plus 2.
12.
Oh, and the reason why you guys get a bit interrupted is, well, fortunately you end up encountering a swarm of demons.
Fortunately. How's that fortunate?
Unfortunate.
It's fortunate because Arya likes killing demons. That's why.
It could be worse. You could run into the Nomari again.
Arya would welcome a drinking competition.
Fair.
But instead of rolling initiative for this, because it is swarm rules, I'm just going to go from bottom to top on this. But it is operating under swarm rules, which is why I'm not doing the map. Why I'm not doing the battle map, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So since I'm going from bottom to top instead of top to bottom, Sandra, you are up.
Yay! I am up. Okay.
Jump up, and jump down.
Yeah.
Jump
Yeah,
around.
exactly. You know what? Since I have achieved, let me actually find the duck with all the spells.
I didn't know your spells were owned by a duck.
It's tough times, man. It's tough times. Sometimes you just have to have a spell duck.
I can dig it.
Spellduck? Okay, what Looney Tunes D&D thing is this? Wait, no, Daffy would be the rogue. Never mind.
Why do you invoke such litigious nonsense in the temple?
Because sometimes you just have to.
No, not you, Rick.
Rick
Yeah, I
invoked
know.
the litigious name for no reason.
I'm gonna invoke a hammer. Not a band hammer, but a machina hammer. I'm invoking a hammer.
What have the scouts found this time? Hammer!
No,
I'm
if you're
gonna,
gonna do it right, you're gonna do it right. It's hammer.
Ah!
Fetch me the treasury. I must have it.
Also,
He's the most
Yeah.
wholesome hammer wielder ever.
yeah, I'm casting machina hammer because I just got the spell reaching level 10, so I must. I'm gonna
And-
cast it onto the swarm.
I think I joked that that this spell could be visualized as an anvil drop.
Yeah, exactly. That's basically what happened. The
Where
god,
all you have is a hammer. Everything starts to look
her
like
god
a nail.
basically kind of peeks from like the clouds and just like yeets a hammer onto the swarm.
On the side, you see it says Acme.
Yeah. So I do roll power 20 plus magic damage.
Alright.
Target must
Well,
also
before you-
resist. Yes.
Before you do that, you have to roll magic power.
Magic power. Yeah. Magic power. 22.
Now that certainly hits.
Do they resist?
No, there's
Oh.
no resist there.
Okay.
This is versus their resistance.
Okay. Okay.
In some
Yeah.
ca-
Okay.
There's the option to roll resistance, but I have not taken that option. Instead using the static number. And in this
Understandable.
case, they hit. So power 20 plus magic power damage.
So plus 15. Okay.
When it asks for the bonus damage, that's where you'll put the 15.
15. Crit value is
10.
Yeah, it's usually 10. Yeah, usually. 18.
All right, you hit them. You hit them for 18, and they are prone.
Oh no.
She cackles madly as she watches her god drop a fucking anvil on the swarm.
Hey Dax, someone took your job of breaking ankles.
They should perish.
So next up is Isabeau.
No.
Okay. Take your Isabeau and shoot them with it. Okay, no, I'm stopping. Sorry, I don't want to get kicked out of the call.
That one was forced.
Maybe.
Bang, bang.
Bang bang.
That's a 21 bang bang. I think it hits.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Bang bang.
You forgot, motherfucker.
Doing that with a laser bullet. 1 sec.
How does a laser bullet hit a swarm?
With a laser?
Quickly.
You've played Zone of the Enders too.
But that's multiple lasers, Monk. That's not one laser.
It is if I say it is regarding swarm rules.
Touché.
20 damage.
Yep. And yeah, let me add that in. So next up would be Garu.
Ooh, swarms. Let's see. How do I want to beat people up today? He's not in Lycan form. I will say that. Does strong arms. What he does want to do. He feels like going bowling. So he's going to throw a fucker. 21.
That hits.
Now Gar goes, grabs one. Let's see how many of you guys I can knock down with this poor schmuck. And throw.
Oh. That's a good amount of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Although it's not. Although if I'm gonna use the bowling reference, it is not a strike. It is you getting goalposts.
Oh.
That's a split. A really bad split.
The worst split.
The worst
7-10
split.
I
I
invoke chain
7-10,
attack.
baby.
I invoke chain attack.
All right.
He picks up one of the guys that fell down. Let's see if I can go for that split. Going again.
That hits.
He starts spinning around as he goes to throw, and
Oh yeah. And since he's spinning around a demon in a grapple, I think this calls for dead or alive.
Yep. Give me a minute. Let's hit that right here.
I do not see an issue with this. And anyone who has an issue, we'll go to the ring later, and Gar will have his way with you.
Phrasing.
Yeah. But Dax, you are up. I don't think demanding the demons to give ankles in a horde battle is going to amount to much. So, gonna have to try a different tactic.
Luckily, I do have a little bit of area magic to go down, so I'm gonna use Chill Rain. Oh fuck!
Ice out.
Mulligan.
How many is that?
5.
All of them.
There we go.
Yep. So that's power 10 plus magic power.
Yep. Yeah.
Drop down, get it again.
All right.
Just hit the reroll button.
That's what I'm doing. It's not doing anything.
That's strange.
Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is.
Oh, critical.
Yep.
20 damage.
25 damage.
So, although I do have a question, why is it
How
that,
is it 5 damage?
why is it that the freezing rain is colored purple?
God damn it, Monk.
Purple rain. Purple rain.
I am legally required to do that.
Hey, we're black enough to do it.
Black enough, and I'm Minnesotan enough.
You have this is like a Fallout New Vegas encounter. You have a high enough stat to say this.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
Oh. Meanwhile, Garu drinks from his trusty vault canteen. But yeah,
It has Mildred's face on the side of it.
With stickers of other things, mostly automotives, and for some reason a bunny.
but you do manage to clear out the demons. There, as a lot of them get frozen from all the frozen stiff from all the rain. They're not covered in ice. They're just frozen to death inside.
Praise be to the ice barriers for doing this for me.
But let's see, that does result in 100 gamels, a red A, and give yourself one, and you're also getting 1 star.
Hooray!
So you guys are currently at 2.
Yay!
You said there was a village here, right?
Hold on a moment. Area 3. There is the mountain village. It's a small fort-like village surrounded by stone walls. You do see a fair few houses crammed within, and you'd estimate about 200 people live here.
Ooh, let's go say hi.
The tavern has the village has a tavern. It has an adventurers guild, and it has a store.
Adventurers Guild means side quests!
Side quests.
So
Arya is, of course, going to go into this village to the Adventurers Guild.
So you do see 2 quests. One of them reading Guard the Village because it has been subject to barbarous attacks. The other one is surveying the dome ruins.
How long would we have to stay if we're guarding?
1 day.
Arya looks at the rest of the party. Do you want to delay 1 day to help these people?
Yes.
We're dealing with barbarous. You damn right we're staying here.
Okay. Arya just takes both of the orders down and goes to at least start the guard quest.
Yep. So let me put those on the tracker. So since you're guarding the village, that is going to be another roll on the events.
Who wants to do it this time? Arya's getting tired of rolling events.
I can do it.
All right, that's 2d6 plus 2.
Nine.
Nine.
Nine. Look at the spread. What a wonderful spread. One's critical, one red, and one green.
Oh. So you don't encounter. You do spend time setting up traps and setting up defenses. But instead of the barbarous showing up, a Nomari caravan shows up.
Ooh.
Drinking time!
Drinking time!
No, we can't drink on the job. Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
Stopped us before.
What if drinking is the job?
We haven't been guarding someplace as part of the job before.
Mm-hmm.
you say that, and almost immediately you hear a burp and a belch, and then you look over and you see Garu already out there drinking with them.
Oh dear Christ. Oh dear Lord.
Garu instantly looks over and it's like, when you've gone through what I've gone through, you can drink as much as you want.
You know what happens actually? You see one blink and Garu is already there. Second blink and Sandra is also there.
Well, since they're gonna be doing this,
Arya looks over at Azrael. I guess we have to be the chaperones today.
Apparently, since we're dealing with a bunch of children.
Hey,
So-
I haven't gone over there yet. Don't lump me in
I'm
with
not
them.
talking about you.
I look
Your
at
height, you're actually more mature than most of these fools.
the tablet. You said the key word, yet.
I was
Can't trust you more. Can't trust you as far as your ears reach.
I was gonna
So-
wait till my shift was over, thank you.
So, with that in mind, Garu, Sandra, both of you roll fortitude.
Fortitude. 23.
Page 1.
On page 2.
Page 2.
Yes, too.
Yeah, it's below magic power.
Oh, I see it. 22.
So, I have good news and I have bad news, and I'm gonna need someone to channel Homer Simpson for this gag.
Okay.
No, wait, hold on, no. Hey, John, channel Ace.
So, Sandra managed to pass the fortitude check.
But
But Garu didn't.
Garu did not.
1 point.
That means
One
the check, that
point.
means that the check was 22 or no, 23. 'cause we're
Yeah,
doing
how strong is that alcohol?
It's as strong as he rolls 2d plus a modifier.
Yeah, and I rolled boxcars.
Wait,
There you
question-
go.
Question, do I
Wow,
count-
Sandra is a monster.
So does that mean if we get into if we have an encounter, I get to do drunken boxing?
No.
I remember drunkenness adds 1 to fatigue level, which is minus to skill checks.
Oh my god. They decided they were gonna celebrate today and they brought out the good shit.
Yeah.
That or it's like, or Garu actually remember, like, there's something going on with Garu in his past, and he's drinking to that.
I like to imagine they turn around and they see Sandra just kind of sitting there, and Garu is face first into the salad.
Oh, Garu's out.
Garu is just like laying face first, like carefully into this Olivier salad, just like.
Azrael looks legitimately concerned, like, okay, I know those two can handle their liquor at least somewhat decently. What the hell did you give them?
They
Arya
asked for the strongest one we had.
Did you give them alcohol or tranquilizer poisoning?
Wait, there's a difference?
No, we gave them alcohol. Granted it's alcohol that's usually that is usually given out to Lil Drake and guests when they come around.
Well, no wonder he passed right the fuck out.
They asked.
Okay,
Remind
Monk.
me to bitch slap the hell out of them when they finally come around.
Okay, Monk. Do we have a drinking table? Because I will take it. Besides the whatever it is for in combat, I'll take the other shenanigan that will inevitably happen.
No, that's as far as it goes.
Oh.
But there is a bit of a positive, since in the process, Sandra, you end up learning that The blue gate with it, which is in this area, can be opened up. In the device to open it up is in the ruins to the north.
Huh.
But she doesn't know the password. But all the numbers are vertically connected.
I see. Well, I'm gonna have Sandra relay that information.
The third number from the left is 2.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so she's gonna relay that information to the people, and also, you know how she talks? Like, you clearly see she's like very close to that state where she's drunk, but not. It's just like, so you know how, like that, like that. She talks like that.
Arya, of course, is just she's pulled out a piece of parchment to at least write down the important stuff.
Yeah, she relays, Sandra relays all the needed information, even though it is kind of interchangeably interconnected with Hicks constantly.
I'm glad one of us can try to make sense out of this, because I sure as hell can't.
I've had to drink Lildrikins and dwarves under the table. Learning to understand drunkenese is a special skill of mine.
You impress me more every day.
You instantly see Gar starting to get up, even though he's obviously tanked, and you just see him walking over while his jacket falls off, revealing tons of scars on the back.
At this point, I just grab him and I just, as best as I can, lay him down and go, "You're not moving until you can actually see straight, you fool."
I don't want to go back to the war!
And wham! Just like backhand him and knock him out.
The final thing Garo sees before being knocked the fuck out is the blushing, kind of like, that drunken blush, smug smile from Sandra as light goes out of his life.
I'm not sorry.
That being said,
Whoa.
Mike.
Oh, sorry about that.
Mike on the other end of the room.
You guys technically did the job that was asked, so that covers both the base pay. That covers the payment. So that's going to be 2,000 gamels and a allowance of 2,500. Essentially a danger allowance.
Cool.
You also gain 1 star.
Awesome.
So you guys are at 3.
Boots.
And now the question is, are you guys going to be heading southward, or are you guys going to be heading to the north?
Well, we were
To the northeast.
Yeah, we were given the quest of going to the
Dome ruins.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have we taken the dude to Turkidar yet?
No.
Not yet. So that brings you to. So first off, roll for area event.
I got this one. 2d6 plus 2, right?
Yep.
Nine.
All right. I need you to roll. I need you to roll d6 twice.
1d6?
Yep.
There's 1, that's 4, and the second one is 6.
Which, unfortunately means, before you can even do any exploration, you guys have to deal with a new problem.
The Lord of the Mountains.
Yep. And given the timing, we will take care of that encounter right after the break.
All right, folks, you heard it here first. It is time to get your drinks, time to get your snacks, time to use the little boys or girls room, and we will be back here in 10 minutes. We will see you at the top of the hour. See you soon, folks.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen.
And it seems that while we were gone, Brother Coops had a moment of foot in mouth.
Not surprising.
But as you guys can see, you have the Lord of the Forest, a Arakuder hunter, and his friends.
That's a lot of friends.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, he really brought friends, huh?
Do I have to do this again?
How many times are we gonna have to teach you this, old man?
Exactly.
Also, Monk, you don't have Azrael's golem token out there.
Yep, let me fix that.
I'll be honest. I'm looking at these. When I saw the Recruiter Hunter, I think partially because I was watching his video, TJ's videos earlier. For a second, I thought that was a very brightly colored. No, not Tengu. Beast Wars. Oh, Air Razor. There was something in the background as I was doing some cleaning.
Yep. Well, roll initiative, everybody.
Because it is indeed, once again, combat time!
First monster knowledge, and then this.
24, baby.
Oh,
form.
automatic.
18 on monster knowledge.
Wow. Another automatic failure. That's number 6.
Okay,
19.
rolling monster knowledge really quickly first. 19, and then initiative. 19.
We're gonna have to roll off for initiative.
Yeah.
Also, monster knowledge of 23.
All right.
Roll 1d20 with me, Theo.
Okay. 1d20?
Yep.
Okay. My die has been cast.
You will go before I will.
Of course. Awesome.
Meanwhile, Daxter is looking at one of his fairies intensely, looking for a run back.
The real question is, which one of your fairies is betraying you and taking away all your initiative?
Yes.
The one that's opposite of fire, water, and ice.
Wait.
Wait, you got conned by a salamander?
Yeah.
Shame.
I'm just saying I wasn't the one from Interspecies Reviewers.
Hey, that one was a good salamander.
No, she cooked.
She was damn hot.
Boo! Both of you, boo!
Anyways,
Enough listening to
so
the first two
Azrael,
boys.
you are at the top of the order.
Yep. So that means I also get Frontline Mastermind, so that's automatic 3 edge right there. So, of course, I'm going to go ahead. You know what? I ain't going to play around. I'm going to go ahead and use Efficiency on myself, because I'm going to do some damage on this one. Also, Monster Knowledge checks. What's our weaknesses?
Accuracy +1 on both.
Okay. Well, that doesn't really help me much, honestly. It's going to help Isabeau, though.
Not really.
Well, regardless. Go find it again. Here we go. Time to unleash the acid cloud again. Oh, fuck off!
No, thank you.
Number 7.
He's gonna do some damage.
Acid cloud came out of his ass this time.
Oh!
He went to cast it, and instead there was a bit of a malfunction in his Magitech, and we have some fried circuitry that smells like a fart.
Gar partially because his
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what you call damage.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage, specifically.
Gar partially because of where he's at, and his enhanced senses smells it. And
Hold on.
Two large steps to the
Congratulations,
side.
guys. You just got to win.
Of course we did.
Gar's slowly moving away.
3 now? He got 3 on her already.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
You know, this is an entirely different meaning of deadly gas. Just saying.
Yeah. I mean, when he said he's gonna do damage, he didn't expect it to be to himself.
You're going to need to replace your underwear next time you hit a town.
Okay, we get the point.
We're never
So
gonna stop.
I guess that's your golem's turn then.
Yeah, so it would be time for the golem.
Golem.
Oh, I'm pissed. All right. Yeah, because I can't even do double cast now that I missed the first one. All right. I'll just attack this our recruiter right in front of me.
All right. Roll it.
21.
21 hits.
Thank God. Blackjack, baby. 16.
Let's see, 16. So that's going to be 10 damage.
This means I wasted my efficiency too. That pisses me the fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
Happens.
The dice giveth, the dice taketh.
The dice gods show no mercy. Amen.
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 So, Isabeau, you are next up.
All right, am I over the 3 above their thing so I can get the double major?
No.
Dang it! Okay. Then we are going to do a shotgun blast at the back using aim shot and crit cast.
I don't think aim shot can be used on shotgun blast.
No, I don't. No, it can't.
Dang it, I was hoping to try and get more damage into it. But, oh well. We'll just still do the shotgun, but it's going to be on the back line, not the front line.
All right.
Sorry, wrong button.
Yeah, the end of aim shot specifically says the user cannot overlap the effects of this skill with abilities, magic, ammunition, etc. that can attack multiple enemies at the same time. So there
All
you
right,
go.
so 22.
All right. 22 hits.
$20 damage on all the back line.
So that's 16 damage on the mooks.
On the Ara recruiters.
Yep.
Well, Coops, looks like even with your snake eyes, you still get to go.
Wait, it's my turn?
No, it's Sandra's turn next. You may be the last in the initiative order, but because Isabeau and Azrael have been less active than usual, there's probably going to be enemies left by the time your turn rolls around.
So, I should also note that Isabeau, the next time you'd have a shot, you're gonna have to reload.
Yep, I know.
So, Sandra, you are up next.
Of course. I've been thinking what to do here, and considering the amount of enemies here, I think it's time for use the Force blast.
God damn it.
use the Force. Okay, never mind. I'm casting Force Explosion on the middle of the pack, really.
So which area? You can choose the back line or the battle
Front line.
Okay, so that'll hit them all in.
Yeah, front line. Gonna Force Explode. Force Explode? That sounded weird. I'm gonna cast Force Explosion on them directly.
Alright.
Front line.
Alright,
So
roll magic power.
Magic power. Magic power! 18.
Let's see, and 18 hits.
Thank God. Okay, so power 30 plus damage, crit 10, 21 damage on all of them.
Alright.
She clasps the holy symbol on her chest, then spreads her arms like with palms forwards, and you see a blinding explosion in the middle of the Arakruder as they all get very hurt, like torn to bits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Let's thin the herd, she says.
So, Arya, you are up next.
Yep. First of all, declare multi-action. I already know I don't get fast action since Isabeau didn't get fast action. See, that's a good measurement or barometer for me. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit this guy because I can't cleave and use multi-action without Rune Master, at the very least. Two. Arya is rushing forward with her Kus to smack a bitch with a 22.
22 hits.
27 or 29 damage because alternate form. Our recruiters are barbarous, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. So yeah, 29 damage total.
Alright.
Is that the threshold, Monk? Looks like the threshold.
Yeah, that's the threshold.
John, I need the button.
Oh, jeez, already? Fuck.
Yep.
Neg 17.
You got
John.
knocked the fuck out!
Okay, and then because I made my hit, I get to use my +2 spell casting, and I'm casting lightning again because, well, fuck you. That's why. 20.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, it's time for everything to time for everything to fry. Lightning's gonna hit literally everything on the field because it goes straight forward from me into the back row.
Damn!
Okay, so that's
34.
Lots of damage.
that's 36 damage because of the +2 from alternate form.
It's adding the parts automatically for critical calculation, so it's 24.
Okay, so it's 26. No, Monk. No, it is 36. It isn't automatically adding it up. Remember, we did the calculations last time.
Right.
It is 36 because what this is it even shows it.
It's not adding the spell power in. On the
I
first
added
run.
this. Yeah, on the first one, it doesn't add the spell power in because the critical tells you to roll again and add because your bonus damage only comes in at the very end. So it is 10. plus 8 plus the extra magic power.
Mm-hmm.
And then the so it is 36. It's 36
All right.
damage
So
to literally everything on the entire field.
you know, I think area and line type spells might be a tad overpowered in simple combat.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, I mean, Monk.
Just a tad.
Let me put it this way. Looking at let me just go look at the way it's described under simplified combat for lightning. Reminder: this is a level 4 spell. Area 2 or 30 meters in a line, and the way line is described in simplified combat is where is it? For simplified combat, first check whether you are in a skirmish area, which I am. I'm in the front line. In a skirmish area, the area inside is also affected by the area line effect. Next, check which areas will be affected. If the spell was cast from the front line, then the enemy rear guard would also be affected. If the caster is in the allied rear guard, then range 1 area spells will affect the front line only, while range 2 area spells will affect both the front line and enemy rear guard. That's it. No, only a certain number of things can be cast at or anything like that. You just straight up hit everything in that field.
Yeah. Can I just say it was a really good combo attack from both of us?
Yeah. Monk, I have a question. Do we need to ask John to get the holy shit button from old Unreal Tournament?
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Exactly.
Instead, actually, I think instead, if you can get it, and I have a hard time imagining it not being able to get it. Killionaire from Halo.
I can see that.
God.
Killionaire.
But the only thing that isn't dead is the Recruiter Hunter.
You know, Isabeau, you said Dax would get a turn.
I didn't think you were gonna do that.
They all have less than 40 HP. Lightning is more than good enough after they've been
Critical.
Yes, this is true. True.
What do we keep saying about the dice gods?
They show no
They
mercy.
give
But
us.
here's look at this. Even without the critical, it still would have killed everything.
But regardless, Garu, you are next up.
Hey, I'm already in beast form and giant arms. And
If you want to hit the Recruiter Hunter, you're going to have to limited move up into the backfield.
I know. I go back here. And he's going to go for a punch. He's just going to jump off the recruiter, one of the corpses, and go for a punch on the guy.
All right.
Arya's just sitting there salivating because now the entire battlefield smells like roast chicken.
So that hits.
Ooh. And I'm using chain attack.
So it's 20. And what's the second half of your chain attack?
Okay. Sorry.
Okay. Question: can I use Fenrir's Bite for the other part of the chain attack because it can be, since the attack can be used as the Bite's wrestling weapon?
Since you didn't declare that minor action before, to activate the bite technique, no.
Okay. In that case, he then goes for a. He jumps up in the air and does an axe kick.
All right. That hits. So that's a total of 25. One more for the road, I think.
You got knocked the fuck out!
So Monk, I assume you do not want me to roll single 2d6 plus 2s for every one of our recruiters.
That is correct.
If I am correct in reading this, there's like, it looks like 17 of them there, maybe more. Yeah, 17. I had it right.
Yep.
Okay, I'll roll 2d6 plus 2. 9.
All right. You managed to find some very interesting feathers. So that is. Wait. Okay, so that's a total of 3,400 gamel.
Nice. And how many cards for Coops? Or should
That's
say 17 of what card?
gold and red A.
17 gold and 17 red A cards?
Yes.
There you go, Coops. Have more cards. And then you need the one for the hunter as well. Yes.
Yeah.
That is a 5.
Let's see, and that's also going to be 7 sword shards.
Write that bit down.
Let's see, and as a 5, that's 30 gamels and a golden red B.
Nice.
Yeah, a little more.
We had to believe in ourselves.
That joke was bad, and you should feel bad.
At least we're not asking him to believe in the heart of the cards.
That's even worse. That's even worse.
Yeah, but you know, it's no wonder that the Aura recruiters couldn't make it home. They never learned to fly. Is Monk the only one who's going to get that joke?
No, I think I
hate
just
you.
did too. Yeah.
But the Foo Fighters are fantastic. Fuck y'all.
No, it's not. It's not that it's the Foo Fighters. I like the Foo Fighters as much anyway. Dave Grohl is a freaking treasure.
I love
Okay?
Dave Grohl. Dude, I would love to shake that dude's hand, and I know that if I ever went to a concert or a convention he's at, I could.
No, it's the fact that you that you made that reference the way you did.
Like I said, they didn't make it home because they never learned to fly.
But
John,
see, I could.
he's doing his job of baiting people. He's just got you in on this one.
So let me clear off that turn list.
Yeah, well, if he keeps it up, I'll summon the Gull Wings to frickin' mess with his ass.
Yep. So, what you after dealing with that, you find a steep slope that's covered with forest, along with some domed ruins on a hill. So I need somebody to. I need a 2d6 plus 2 roll.
Didn't we
On
just
it.
do that?
Yeah, that was the whole reason we got into
Oh,
that fight in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad, old habits. But you do eventually find the domed ruins, so you will be able to. So once you're done here, you will be able to deal with that. And let me. So I did have that. All right. So inside the ruins is a hemispherical hall with what looks like nothing of interest at first glance. If you want to check for further details within it, that is going to be a observation roll.
I shall.
Already.
Observation? Yay! What do you got for observation there, Lay K? Oh yeah, you're gonna beat me easily.
23.
19.
Oh, after a bit of searching around, you find a door hidden in the walls. It slides open.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But
I rolled a
rolled
23. I'm the highest.
as soon as you slide the door open, you get zapped. You don't take any damage, but your hair's on end for a second.
Oh, what a shocking turn of events.
Danger,
What's it?
danger, high voltage.
But even if you try and slide the thing open, the door is trapped, obviously. So trying to go through it is gonna get you zapped. So if you want to try and disarm it, unfortunately you can't use a bomb for this.
Yeah,
Preemptive words of that.
both Isabeau and I have fairly high scout levels. The technique alone would be enough to get us through this.
Yeah, it's going to be a technique roll.
Same here. I have technique of 12. Not as high as you probably, but still.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, let's all roll technique.
Technique. 19.
17, 19, and 17.
All right,
Nice.
you do manage to disarm it. It's definitely a Magitech based trap. It's not a spell.
Ah, wonderful. I can read it, so it's even a bonus for that.
But
Well, I mean, Isabeau is literally a magic person.
Yeah, definitely.
I would be looking at this going, oh, I know what this is.
But as you open the door, you find a wall with a panel. A panel that's attached to a device. There is a message that's written in Magitech under it saying, "Enter a 4-digit password. The 4-digit password is ABCD. However, if you enter the wrong password 3 times, you will not be able to enter the password for 12 hours." And what you see is this. This is what the panel looks like.
Sandra pipes up. Ah, I remember. They
Yep,
talked about it.
We were already told that the number 2 would be in the third slot from the left, so the number 2 is in the C.
Mm-hmm.
And the numbers are horizontally interlocked. What was it?
The numbers are horizontal. That's the password we're trying to get, but then all the verticals are associated.
Mm-hmm.
Like, now that we have the 2 where the C is, the column it's in is 1020. So there's a pattern to the columns, I would guess.
Yes.
I think I know what B is just because from the way it looks.
Yeah, I
0,
was thinking
1,
the same
blank
thing.
3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's only really one answer that matches that.
So I think B is a 2 as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little hazier on A, though I think I've also got D. 2 blank 5 7 or 7 5 blank 2. What do all these numbers have in common? Yes. They're prime numbers. So I think D is 3.
All right.
But I don't know about. I can see that.
So what password what numbers are you going to be putting in?
A is 4, B is 2, C is 2, D is 3.
So as you put the numbers in, with some of the others looking at you to make sure that no further trap goes off, just in case.
Mm-hmm.
After you enter the password, you see a message in Magitech on the panel. Nuss Mind Seal has been removed.
Mind seal?
Mine. M-I-N-E.
Oh, mind
like
seal. Okay.
Like you go, like the place you go to dig up ore.
The E and the D. I mistook the E for a D. That's all I did. Okay.
It's all good. It's all
And here
good.
I was thinking it was in German.
Damn. I guess we all sometimes miss the D.
So
Full points for that one.
you have the
Leo,
option to head.
if you missed it, all you had to do was ask.
You have the.
Hold on, Monk.
Oh, right.
Sorry.
Lady K is
Did I
breaking
just
your
kill
neck.
K?
I think K is dead.
I killed K.
You can hear her.
I can hear her through your microphone.
Yep, you broke her. You got her.
Oh man.
That's 2 already.
Oh God.
Ah. I guess that's what you get after a D, so that's fine.
John, how could you? And on stream, really?
Oh God.
We have
What are you
murdered
gonna
her.
say? I gotta take care of my wife.
Okay,
But-
sorry, Mildred, I apologize.
I'm sorry that's against, this is against TOS, you know.
I think this has turned into a group effort, but let's not turn this into NTR, please.
Anyway,
It's a little too late for that.
Rails, though.
you
Come on.
guys
Rails.
have the option of heading for Turkadar in the north, or heading back down to Area 3 southward.
I think we should finish escorting dude to Turkadar, and then we could come back to do Shallow Abyss stuff.
Yeah.
We're going to
there.
Turkadar. We're gonna go hunt turkeys.
So, since you're heading to Turkadar, let me move you guys to that one.
I see dwarves. I see ore. It's a mining town.
Oh yeah. Blacksmithing flourishes in Turkadar, taking advantage of the mineral resources from the surrounding mountains. There are many skilled craftsmen and dark dwarves who have unique blacksmithing techniques. They also have a workshop, along with a ropeway that runs from across Turkadar to the volcano in El Yabibi.
Okay. So, Monk, I have to bring it up since this is our first time reaching Turkadar. How many stars?
All right. 3 ain't enough.
I need 5.
And I
5
can
stars. Wow.
and I can hear Biggie losing it off in the distance.
Alrighty. Well, as per usual, male woman Arya, or no, wait, excuse me, male lady. She prefers to be called a lady.
So
Goes to deliver her letter to the Turkidar Adventurers Guild.
yep. So let me. Let me make sure. Okay, come on. Oh, that's why. So letter to Turkadar. So that is. So on successful delivery of the letter, you are rewarded with 8,000 gamels
Yay!
and 2 stars.
Okay.
So you guys are
Put
at
us
10.
over.
Nope, you're too short.
Yeah.
Too short for this ride?
Okay. What else is there in Turkidar? Is there anything in the Adventurers Guild? More side quests?
Let's see.
More mail for you?
I mean, male lady does her job.
Well, you do. So first off, since you guys took out the lord, since you guys actually no, not quite yet. You guys can use the ropeway to get to Yabibi, although it is going to be expensive. It is 1,000 gamels per person.
Lord.
I think we should wait on that until we finished up with the mountains.
Yeah. Now, in terms of the Adventurers Guild, there's nothing new, but there are two quests in other areas. One request is from the Artisan Workshop.
Okay.
And there is another who is asking for a blessed symbol. And
Didn't we find one of those?
Yes, you did find a blessed symbol in that shrine in the plains.
Okay.
So you do.
Okay.
So you do deliver that, and you get a polar staff.
Is that a relic?
Yes, it is.
Whose?
In fact, it's a relic of Katya's.
Polar staff.
So,
Yeah.
as far as who's going to take it, oh, you're taking the polar staff. All right. Yes. Oh. It is a cane with a polar star at the tip of the cane. It's about 1.5 meters long. Oh. Mm-hmm.
Specific to Priestess of Harula.
Mm-hmm. which
Gods won't talk to rabbits.
I guess I guess in this the only person who none of you are followers of Harula, and the only one of you who has any background as a priest is Sandra.
Yes.
So are you taking it, Sandra?
Yes.
All right.
Harula is a good sign.
Mm-mm.
It's always a good sign for any traveler.
So polar staff. Let's see, two-handed. Power. The power on it is not much to write home about. The main thing that it does is that if you use disclosed demons, the effective weak points is doubled.
Ooh.
Disclosed Demons is Harula specific, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, useful in some situations.
Mm-mm.
I figure it will be useful at some point.
Yeah. So that is added in. But you also get 2 stars, bringing you up to 12, and thus resetting. So you all get 2,400 XP.
Away!
Also,
24.
mm-hmm. Now the other quest that was involved was the artisans are having trouble transporting weapons and armor that they've made, so they want the magic train service to reign as restarted.
And we already did the wilderness, so we just have to do the mountain then.
Yep. If you do that, the reward is 12,000 gamels, the title of Acquaintance of Dark Dwarf Artisans, and you will be able to do Ignite processing.
Why does that sound
Ooh.
familiar?
That does sound familiar, actually.
Hold on a minute. Ignite processing is a form of enchantment. You can use that to increase a weapon's power by 5, or if you're using a double S class weapon, 10. Here's the catch, though: it is expensive.
Expensive. Oh boy.
You guys have S-type weapons, so for you that would cost 20,000 gamel.
I have enough to do that for at least 2 of my weapons.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm a little short.
20,000 gamel.
To increase your weapon's power by 5.
Nope.
Won't affect me anyway.
I was gonna say it doesn't really do me any good. I only have it because of its effect for control.
Mm-mm.
Nope. Gar hears this and just looks and it's like, nah, don't need it. Goes outside and you see him.
You don't really use the staff for attacks.
You guys
No.
hear grunting and outside you see Gar starting to do push-ups.
Sandra Sandra shrugs, looks at him, joins.
I just sit back in a chair and read a book.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, no, you should sit on top so Gar's doing push-ups with Alicia and Azrael on his back.
Yeah, you see just the party is now Sandra and Garu doing push-ups and working out, and everyone else is sitting on their backs.
I mean, it works for them.
Yeah.
Also, as Alicia is pouting, her frog jumps out from my hair and lands on top of her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but semantics.
Mm-hmm. So let me, after a bit of shenanigans, you guys end up heading back to Turkadar. I don't know why it took me that long to say it. But let me add route to the arenas and get rid of guard the village on the tracker, because you guys won't need to guard the village a additional time.
And we've surveyed the ruins that they wanted us to survey.
So I'm gonna
When
Dome
we get
Rule
back-
Survey, I'm gonna put that as achieved.
Yep.
Escort to Turkadar, and letter to Turkadar, those have been reported.
Yep.
So, which reminds me, I should let's see what let me factor in the rewards, because okay, so that's 18,000 gamels.
We're just getting rich.
And 2 stars. So you're no longer at 0 stars. So escort to Turkadar and letter to Turkadar. Those can be taken off the list.
I have to make this joke because I think it's appropriate at this point. Stars!
I'll let him have that.
Yeah.
Considering how much we've been chasing stars to get experience this entire time, yeah, we're nemesis.
And
We're fucking nemesis.
While I'm at it, roll. Since you're able to turn in the sword shard, since you were at the Adventurers Guild,
Roll 7d6. Yep.
Yep.
$19.
Yep. 19. You get 19 reputation.
What's this at? 553.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So, meanwhile, back in the mountains, since you guys moved back in there, I'm gonna need the area event roll.
2d6 plus 2?
Yep.
Yes.
11.
Hey, Rebin.
You would have heard movement from the Lord, but he's dead.
Ding dong, the bitch is dead. Which old
Wicked
bitch? The
bitch.
wicked bitch.
So, I'm guessing you guys are going to be heading back to Area 3 southward.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Roll event again. This would have as you guys head back there, you do find what looks like what's left of a barbarous camp, but it's been long abandoned. I guess when you took out the Lord of the Mountains, the barbarous in this area decided to turn tail.
Makes sense considering how many fucking Barbarous we killed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a spectacular explosion, double explosion for both myself and everyone died.
Now that being said, you do come across a blue gate. It is not an illusion, but it is very sturdy, and as you approach, it has been opened. And you do see a gold plate that says, Nuss Mine North Gate. And i.e., this is the gate that you had opened when that seal was undone. But it also means you guys can head to the village and get the reward for surveying the dome ruins. Which is going to be 6,000 gamels and 2 stars. So you guys are currently at 4 stars, so that's 1 more I can take off the list. And let me move one of these upwards. There we go. So
do we want to go in the mine, guys?
Yes.
Who knows what we'll find? We might find some good treasures down there.
Mm-hmm.
Or the shallow abyss.
That too.
So a shallow abyss, yeah.
Well, if we do find that, we will make sure it shall not pass.
The only drumming in the deep it'll hear is us drumming on its corpse.
Man, that was a shallow joke.
I could go deeper since you miss it so much.
Okay, breathe, don't die.
You guys are just not cracking her up all day.
You know she likes it, John.
So,
phrasing.
As you go down into the mines, yes, phrasing. You guys end up in area 2.
Love you, Lady K.
And
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Yep.
I thought I lost you for a second. My bad.
You do roll observation.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone who wishes, or yeah, I shall observe as well. 18.
I see all.
This isn't Mordor and your name's not Sauron.
Yet.
You do manage to find something within the mines. specifically the remains of a Magitech servant known as a Lang Cagner. It normally moves around by blowing wind. It has a self-defense cannon, but this thing has long since fallen out of disrepair and has had a good amount of its stuff ripped.
Looks like this was a case of strip mining then.
Mm-hmm. But you do manage to find, roll technique, since you might be able to you do find something out of place in it.
17.
Right, you managed to find
17.
a Magitech key.
Hmm.
So specifically, it's written Tunnel Magitech key on it.
Yep.
So as far as finding where in the tunnel it's the other half of it is, roll observation.
$18.
Right. You managed to find a hidden door. And upon you, one that matches the key that you guys salvaged.
All right.
And within that opens up a underground passage beyond it, which going through it as you go under the lake and into Area 6, which is lakeside to the mountain lakeside to the lake that's at the high end of the mountain. On the shore of a vast lake, a foreboding square edifice looms before you. As you approach, you notice a black liquid seeking into the water's depths. The building appears to be a facility for refining metals from materials. And so I need one of you roll on the event table. Right. That is another lord-based effect, so it doesn't apply here.
Who Lord? No Lord.
Oh Lord, here coming.
But
Oh Lord, he's dead.
you do find another abandoned barbarous camp. It looks like they may have had a hand in reactivating this particular facility, possibly. But you do come across the facility, which is a square stone building with no windows and only one door. The door is locked, but no traps are set. But it does appear to match the keyhole does appear to match the Magitech key that you found.
Okay.
And within, you find several magical devices still in operation. They dig out minerals from the ground and refine scrap iron, and the mineral toxins are discharged in the process drip into the lake.
Good zoom tight? I thought I just heard someone sneeze.
You did. I muted my mic, but it got picked up on hers.
Still, good zoom tight.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So if you want to stop it, that is Artificer plus Intelligence mod. As far as what you're rolling.
Oh, that's entirely on Isabeau.
Yep.
Artificer is 11. Intelligence mod is 5. So it's a total of 16 monk.
Mhm. So, I believe that would be your cue, Isabel.
2d6, right?
Yep.
Well, I don't think it's a roll because it's just Artificer level plus int mod, isn't it?
No, it's still a roll. I just didn't say the target number. I just said what you're rolling.
Oh!
I think I did it.
Yeah. So you did manage to figure out how to stop the device, which stops the outflow of toxin. You also managed to find some scrap iron that could be sold for a certain amount. Roll 2d6.
I shall do the honors, maybe.
All right.
Do it! Do it now!
4.
So the scrap iron will be worth 2,000 gamels.
Nice.
And with that in mind, but that is not the only thing that you find here.
Yes.
Because within this area is a large black sphere.
Yes.
There it is.
It's time to shatter more of this darkness that threatens our world.
So,
Okay, there, Arya. Try not to. Let's not need to change your pants.
You'll be the first person I murder when we get out of this.
So, with that said, I need one of you to roll d6.
Oh, there.
1.
Let's see. All right. As you enter the shallow abyss, you find yourselves in the vicinity of a mountain that's emitting a plume of smoke. The old man at the center says, "Now," along with the group, says, "Now prepare your offerings of prey and gather here." Essentially, there will be a ceremony at the top of a volcano to give an offering to the beast that's within that volcano as its guardian. But Katya, who's accompanying you for this, doesn't know its identity. And as far as obtaining it, that means dealing with the birds of prey that are within that area, which does mean this is going to be another mass combat.
Swarms. Guy.
Yep.
Worms.
And because of the fact that you're dealing with trying to take out birds of prey, and since they're flying about, I am putting in a rule that melee weapons for this will automatically miss.
I have flight, so they won't.
All right, unless you've got flight.
I have the flight spell, monk.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So who wants to pick up Lady K and throw her?
Why? She uses spells.
Well, no, I was gonna say. God, no.
Yep,
help her,
Alicia,
though.
you're up first. All right, roll it.
Hit 8.
Yep.
50 XP.
Wait, hold on. You said freezing breath, right? Hold on. Let me check something here. So why didn't you roll spell power? Well, no. Whenever you roll something that has resistance, the first thing you do is roll magic power.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you determine whether or not it hits.
So
Yes. All right, that hits. Now roll 2d6.
why would she roll 2d6 at that point, Monk?
Wait.
Yeah, this is
Yep.
this is
Sorry,
power
I-
20 plus magic power.
Old habits.
Yeah, this isn't one of her other spells that does physical damage. This isn't smash or any of those. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. You do manage to knock a few birds to the ground, but there's still plenty more. So next up would be Arya.
Okay, we're fighting a swarm, and I'm flying, and I'm in alternate form. So I'm going to declare multi-action.
All right.
21.
21.
Mm-hmm.
That hits. Yes. No. Maybe.
Yes, it hits.
Okay. 33 damage is plus 2 damage from alternate form. And then I'm going to follow up with Energy Javelin because it's the stronger spell, and since we're fighting a swarm, I don't have to worry about groups. So 20 on spell casting.
That hits.
Okay. And we go. Boom. Boom. And boom.
Oh boy.
Again?
Again. And again!
Well done.
Okay, so 10, 20, 40 plus 2 is 42. 42 damage. Look. So
All right.
33 and 42. 75.
You managed to shish kebab a few of them on that javelin.
Yeah,
So I guess we got some dinner tonight.
I mean, it's offerings for the for whatever we're doing.
Yep.
Yep. So, Azrael, you are up next.
All right, this will be an easy one. Thankfully, I got a pretty good throwing arm because I got a doll I'm gonna chuck up at these guys. Cursed doll, to be more specific.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go ahead and get over here and hit. 25, that's a hit. Let's see, that's 14. 18 damage.
18. All right.
But I'm not done. I'm not done. Double cast.
Yep.
As I can still spark them. So it's another red. 22. That's
Spark of inspiration.
Indeed. Okay. I did. Oh no, never mind. I didn't do as much damage. 16 damage.
Mm-hmm. So this is very much a case of me and the boys are doing a little duck hunting.
Quack, 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 quack.
We don't have
No, I was
We don't
saying
have a
more-
stupid dog laughing at us this time.
I was
Nope,
going
we
to
have
say,
a
is
Tablet. That works just as well.
No, we have a Lucan who is a dog boy.
Ah, that's fair.
I was no. Are we going? The way you're saying that, I'm just wondering. Are we doing? You guys are going Duck Hunt. I'm thinking more Jackass.
I was actually channeling Jackass.
That's why I started quacking.
Hello, my name is Azrael, and welcome to Jackass.
But in
Oh no! What'd you do?
before I continue on, I need you guys to filibuster for about a minute.
All right. Thank you. the joys of being a voice actor. Which
Quack quack quack.
fun little fact. One of the series I most enjoyed doing, but is also one of the hardest for some people to watch, is actually back on the air.
BRB, I'm getting called.
Because by a surprising twist, On the Edge got a revival. Apparently, it was still getting popular even after we stopped making episodes for it.
That's nice.
Yeah, but I will warn those who have never heard of the series before, be forewarned. It is not for the faint of heart. It is extremely gory.
Interesting.
Yes. One of the main characters I play, and the one you'll be seeing a lot frequently in the next few episodes, is Shigeo Ijuin, and he's a torture sommelier.
It's
Yeah,
a little bit of the ultra violence. It's not like none of us here have seen a Clockwork Orange or anything.
Oh, this makes Clockwork Orange look tame.
Fine then, it's not like any of us haven't seen Berserk or anything. Oh, that's right, you're a Wukong, I forgot.
But no, it's a case of, yeah, he literally, he goes after the scummiest of scumming criminals, the people who normally escape the law because they're rich or powerful, and he makes sure they get their just desserts.
Sounds fun.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, I will grab you a link. I'll grab you a link to the latest episode that dropped a little while back.
Reminds me of the manhwa for one of the shantias I'm watching or reading called Divine Desolation Art. One of the things the main character likes to do to people who try to kill his family as a threat because they can't beat him, so they're like, well, kill your family, and he's like, you hit the berserk button, good job. Now I'm literally going to cut off every piece of flesh on your body except for your neck and head, all while keeping you alive with magical powers so you can look down and see your own organs as you die. It's pretty nice. I like it. But, yeah.
I would honestly enjoy these kind of stories if not for the fact that most of the stories have those same villains have the emotional complexity of a cardboard box. So it's kind of like in my brain, I imagine the protagonist just very brutally cutting a box in half with a knife, and it doesn't have that much of an impact.
You're not too wrong on that one. Like every episode, the bad guys are almost exactly the same. They do some horrific acts. They think they can get away with it because they're rich and powerful, and then here comes Shigeo to basically say, not quite. But I posted a link to the latest episode in the Sacricities chat. Just looking at the thumbnail can give you a rough idea of how bad it gets.
It really depends on what shansha you look at, too. There are plenty of shansha that use the trope that everyone underestimates the main character and constantly thinks that they're on top, and those ones can get old fast, but then there's other ones that are really good. I read really good shansha.
And thankfully, this series does have a few other types of episodes to mix things up. That's just like the one thing, but they also have a guy who is both extremely unlucky because he constantly gets either sick, injured, or whatever, and yet even though he faces some of the most debilitating and life-threatening illnesses and injuries possible, he's the luckiest son of a bitch on Earth because he always manages to survive.
Sorry about the delay.
That's all right. I was just talking about On the Edge that came back recently.
Ah.
Meanwhile, I got a cat who is wanting attention.
But after that bit of sparking, you guys did manage to take out enough birds of prey to get the sufficient amount of offerings. And you see others have also gathered with their offerings. The old man present saying, "All of us are present. Let us now proceed to the sacred hall." And this involves climbing a steep mountain path.
Okay.
For this, I'm gonna need all of you to roll a fortitude check.
23.
21.
26, baby. Being a magic tech, shit like this don't bother me.
As you all climb up the mountain path, you eventually come across a ritual site near the crater. A large rock is used as an altar in which offerings are made, as the older man chants a prayer to the guardian of the volcano, Kuyata, who appears from the crater, walks up to the altar, eats the offering, gives the man a gem, and then disappears back into the crater. The old man walks up to you, holding the gem given by Kuyata, and says, "Take this with you. It shall prove useful on your journey."
Is that a relic or no?
Yes, Kuyata's gem is a relic of Katya.
Then we have all of Katya's relics.
So let me.
I'm not gonna lie. A part of me worried that that whatever they were praying to is actually gonna be some kind of demon that we were gonna have to fight.
Same.
I would have figured the fact that they were praying to a giant stone would have given a bit of a clue.
I would understand that, but at the same time, let's face it, you never know in this world, especially with you.
Yeah.
But Kuyata's gem is a proper accessory. Saying whenever the wielder deals physical damage or magical damage with fairy magic, that damage is increased by +2 points.
As soon as we all hear, I was going to say, as soon as we all hear fairy magic, all the players turn to Coops slowly, with expectant looks.
Like
Fuck y'all looking at me for?
Gem and just go, "I believe this will work. I believe this is yours."
So,
Alrighty.
I found the monster entry for this thing. By the way, guys, it's a Sylvan. It's not a demon.
Okay then.
Has anybody ever played Monster Hunter 3 here besides me and Monk?
I tried. It just didn't seem interesting to me.
Anybody remember Duramboros? Okay. I will post it. That's Duramboros. The way that Kuyata is described as a huge hairy buffalo that emits blue phosphorant light and has 2 humps on his back which crystallize. So, close to Duramboros.
And you
Not
thought
exactly
that
the
was
same.
going to be a demon.
Well, again, I didn't have any image to go by. I didn't have I didn't have a proper description or image. So I didn't know.
Yeah. That being said, you guys do get 2 stars. So you're at 6, which leads to the central area. So that would be
The Central Abyss.
You find yourself standing in front of a stone warehouse. In front of the building, there's a large metal door that opens both ways, but is tightly closed. You see Tautomi coming up next to you, saying, "I apologize for asking, but I'm Tautomi, the client. I need your assistance to break into that warehouse and take some Magitech components. My sister is developing Magitech, and she requires those components. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, a little forceful, but I've dealt with worse.
Well, if this is a heist job, are there alarms?
Probably.
I'm gonna check for alarms.
All right, roll up. Actually roll technique.
19.
All right, you did manage to find a alarm trap and deal with it.
Yay!
At least on the door. So you're not going to have to deal with a swarm of Magitechs on your ass if you try and open the door. Unfortunately, the door is not locked.
So I disabled the trap, and the door is not locked.
Yep.
I want to be sneaky. I don't want to like rush in on this one.
Hmm.
Especially if we're stealing Magitech from a warehouse. Who knows what's in here?
Yep.
So, let's go in.
Yep. So as you go in, you do manage to find plenty of Magitech components all over the place in this warehouse. If anybody wants to search for more specific ones, that is a observation roll.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'll chip in on that, especially since I might be able to identify stuff better. 19.
18. Anybody else want to
Alright.
observe? Why did I get 2? I
I
don't
should
know why that rolled
observe.
twice.
I am the observer. I must do my job.
I'm going to call that a roll 20 gaff, Monk. I'll go with the 18 since it was the first roll.
18.
Observation.
Yeah.
Lovely.
All right.
21. Isabeau or Alicia, either of you want to try?
I need you to filibuster for a minute.
All right.
Jesus.
26. I think we all observed the things, all of the things, everything that they're
I believe
things.
you.
I told you,
believe
I see all.
I believe the observation was successful.
I know what joke you were going for there. It just does not work.
In
In fact, with that roll, I can see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
No, you can't. That's a lie.
Hey, 26, it's a pretty damn good roll to know.
Yeah, but you're an adult. Adult can't see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Technically, no, she's not. Remember, she just looks adult. She's still 5 years old.
And programmed with the knowledge and personality of an adult.
All right, and I'm back. Sorry about
Welcome
that.
back.
Welcome back.
You guys do manage to find quite a few Magitech components that he was asking for. And just for a bit of reference, the Tautomi person that is being referred to is this individual. Let me share that with you all.
Aha.
I'm not saying that. Oh. Hold on. No, it's
Hello.
Synchronicity.
It's a Synchronicity.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, badass.
Yeah. Tautomi is a light hand wielding of what's essentially a giant fucking shield. Shaped like a coffin almost. Well, I mean, he did just say his sister does Magitech.
Mm-hmm.
He's also got the punchy parts on his fists that are looks like emitting electricity. So,
But as soon as you're about to leave, a secondary alarm gets triggered, and you see guards running out.
Gar cracks his knuckles.
I knew this
Specific.
was too easy.
Yep. But
Who's up for Dominoes?
roll observation.
Doing it.
Aw.
21, blackjack, baby.
17.
What
Jesus,
you
honey, what the hell? You keep getting these damn good rolls.
Well, they
What you-
Observation doesn't have to do with your smarts.
I was about to say, no, you're just observant. You're not smart. Well, you are, but not that smart. I'm talking about Alicia, not you. How's that different from any other day? that don't work on me anymore.
I'm sure that the stream thinks you should stop flirting now.
But
I was gonna say, it's like, as much as they don't like it, we have a husband and wife here. Flirting is expected and almost mandatory.
Mandatory.
But-
I see.
Mom,
Mandatory
go
and
ahead.
get your... But... Rails.
so
Alicia has
What
a
do you-
26 in observation.
Yeah.
So
what you do notice that several of what looks like combat alchemists are covered in miasma. They're clearly not human.
Oh. A bunch of state alchemists that are actually homunculi. Got it.
Not homunculi.
Monk. Monk. The joke.
Yeah.
Don't ki-
you
Don't kill it.
you suck, McZan.
Bada, 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 bada,
McZan.
bada. Okay, so they're clearly demons.
Yes, and one of them is a Argagis.
Yeah,
Oh, fun.
More demons. Now I feel even less guilty about pilfering their shit.
The others are possessed. But the Argigas is a demon that looks like a armadillo. Or if you're a certain old head when it comes to making content, a armadildo.
Cage's face palmed over here so
I'm-
hard.
I'm trying so hard, Monk. I'm trying so hard not to do the meme song.
You got a grimace from over here.
No, there's a very old Two Fort meme song where they took the voice clips of Soldier talking about how this place isn't a farm or a zoo and Meet the Soldier, and then remixed it to Armored Armadillo's theme from Mega Man X. Trying so hard not to sing it.
So here we'll explore true facts of the armadillo.
Yep, I remember that.
But with that said, here's what you guys are up against.
It's not as bad as before. Still pretty crazy, but we can deal with this.
During preparation round, alternate form and monster knowledge. 22.
All right.
Oh damn!
So, Alchemist Scholar doesn't have any weak point. The Argagigas, however, is weak to water and ice damage. 3 points. So,
Like Christmas for me.
Looks all the way back at Dax.
so
Yeah, I hear you. I'll be
Just
sure
remember-
to destroy it.
just remember, you can give someone else your spot in initiative when your turn comes along.
Mm-hmm.
So, Roll initiative.
As we prepare for one more combat time. Oh, fuck off!
That's what eight crit failures in the last.
For the session alone.
Yeah.
And I had something that was gonna help with this, and I'm never gonna get a chance to fucking use it.
23.
8.
Good job, Stanley.
Wow, I'm second for once.
I'm just gonna sit back and read my story while you guys kill everything, because I know I ain't getting a turn.
Wait,
Oh.
are you sure? Because it says you're right before me.
For some reason, it counts him as 15.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's because my base initiative is 13.
Yeah. So that means you'll go after Sandra then, still.
Jesus.
Yeah, you're just very fast.
Apparently. Holy shit.
You stumble, but you still are fast.
Yep.
Gotta go fast.
So, Isabeau, you are up first.
Alrighty. Well, let's try doing what we can. Okay, did I get the double for this one?
Yes.
Yay! Okay, fine then. We are going to be going for the shotguns on the first row, on the first.
You've only got one bullet. Can't do two. Can't do two.
Okay, so one of them is reload.
Yep. So you're only getting one shotgun blast.
This is why you should remember to reload between battles.
All right, and that hits.
Ventivan.
So is this for front row or back row?
Front row.
All right, so 21. All right, so they're all taking 13 damage.
Defenses are going high. Nice.
All right, so Arya, you are up next.
Okay. Do I break the threshold for fast action?
Yes.
Okay. First major action: cleave on all 5 of the alchemist scholars behind the one right in front, just because
All
I
right.
feel like being weird.
All right.
It's still in this one, so.
Mhm.
25.
25 hits.
31 damage.
So 23.
Okay. For my second trick, I will be declaring multi-action, and I will be cleaving the same 5 guys, burgers and fries. Or I won't be cleaving them. Never mind. Excuse me. I'll be hitting the guy in the front. Excuse me.
All right.
I knew that I did that wrong for a second. I will be hitting the guy in the front now. 20.
That hits.
31 damage.
All right, so 23 damage.
Okay. I get the +2 to my next cast. I am going to cast lightning at everyone with the 26. I assume that hits.
Yes.
All right, I'm casting lightning. Of course, it's going to hit the back row too because it's a line spell.
I guess it's
Here we go
aligned again.
All right, drop down, get it again.
Okay. So that's 31 total damage to everything that isn't a demon, and 34 total damage to the demon.
Well, let's see, 31. Let me
Yep.
calculate. Let me calculate the guys in the back.
Yeah. This will not be Friday button, but I believe this will wipe out the entire front line.
And 34 for the demon.
Yep, the Argagis.
And as far as the rest, they are all taken out.
That's my turn. I'm done.
Sandra, you are up.
You know what? Sure. I'm just gonna follow by explosion.
You turned into Megumin.
Explosion! 22.
Right, that hits. I think you'd be too tall to be Megumin.
Yeah, true. And I don't fall flat face first after that. Okay, let's secret value.
Looking at your character, I don't think you could fall flat.
Fair.
Whereas Megumin can't help but fall flat.
Yeah, that's kind of sad, but yes.
Let's see, so that's 22.
Which I'm pretty sure is, what is this? It's force explosion. So it's it's force explosion. So no, nothing else, just force explosion. Kind of winds her hands and like basically blasts them all back until they're like barely standing, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Finish them, will you?
All right. Azrael, you are up.
Oh, rest assured, I plan to melt them into nothing when I'm done with them. Acid Cloud!
All right.
20.
This time it hits.
Thank God. I do not want to go through that again. God damn it.
Or be a graduate of the Bo Raicho School of Combat.
17.
Well,
Yeah,
you
that's
say
about
that,
that.
but you say
Yeah,
but-
that clears them.
You just see them all just disintegrate, just start to melt in this disgusting goop.
So let's see. 4. So that's going to be 10 when it comes to the roll.
Holy shit, it's over?
And actually,
Yeah, we're done.
there's two. There isn't a there isn't a loot roll for the alchemist. There's just 2 alwayses. One of them is the alchemy kit, which is 1,200, because you found 12 alchemy kits, as well as 12. Or actually, let me do something here. Eight A rank material cards of any color, of any combination of colors of your choosing, Coops.
Oh shit.
I'll roll the loot concern for the demon now.
Yep, Argageese. That one does
7.
7. That's 200. That's another 200 and a red A.
Nice. And how many sword shards do we get? My headset was cutting out.
7.
Saving sword shards.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see. And I guess I'll give myself 4 gold A's and 4 green A's.
Yep. So afterwards, you see the scene change drastically, going back to that workshop that you had visited in a previous shallow abyss, where you see a young woman with black hair working on something. And this Tautomi introduces the black-haired woman as his sister, Chemu, who eventually states, "It's done. Try this," and hands Tautomi a tool similar to a knuckle guard. As they disappear, you're left with that same item known as a Thunder Fist in your hands, and the Abyss Core appears in front of you,
which we immediately shatter. How many shards does it give us?
As this happened, Gar walks up to the guard and grabs it.
Yep. So, I believe in this case you would be. Let's see, Thunder Fist. So, the main thing that it's Thunder Fist is going to replace your fist weapon.
So it replaces Tonfa.
Yep. And as a minor action during combat, you can treat it as doing lightning damage.
Ooh.
So
that will be very electrifying.
Shocking.
So Thunder Fist
that
has an accuracy
quite the shock to the system.
Accuracy bonus of 2. Minimum strength is 8, but that doesn't really matter.
I was going to say.
So, let's see, that is. So that's one more of Tautomi's relics.
Yep. The air shoes and the Thunder Fist so far.
Yep.
I'm actually surprised that we have the least amount of them from Alexandra. Got the one from the tutorial, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Is the way it is.
But
Indeed.
this does mean that you guys get 3 stars, so you're at a total of 9.
Hawaii.
And as the abyss clears out, you find yourselves back in area 2.
Yep. At this point, we should go back to Turkey Dar and let the Dark Dwarves know what we done.
Yep. So let me move you guys back onto the map.
That might actually be a good place to bring this all to a close, too.
Yep. So, and then over to Turkidar. Since that's been taken care of, so let me. Who dropped?
No, I didn't. I'm good.
Nope, Rick dropped.
Damn it, I'm lost.
No.
I know Theo's had connection issues in the past, but cut him some slack, dear.
Right. Yep. So
Fair.
that is 12,000 gamels, and you can do ignitite processing.
If any of us want to, it's insanely expensive. Remember, everybody, at least for what we have.
Yep. And of course, this does since you guys have that taken care of. You guys can take a train through the mountains to Palawake.
And Reynes, I believe, as well.
Let me see. Just Palawake.
Yeah, just Palawake.
You could take a further one to Reynes, but it only has that route.
Yeah, we'll probably have to board another train to get to Reynes.
Mm-hmm.
Are you, Monk?
Yeah.
If you look at the big map again, you'll see that one of the trains just goes from Turkidar straight to Reynes without stopping in Palawake.
Yeah, I know. It's one of those kind of conflicts.
I'm confused then. Why? Why do you confuse me this way?
But since you are able to turn in these sword shards, roll 7d6.
Don't you mean 17d6 with the 10 abyss shards as well?
Yep.
Okay, let's go do that. Whoa! There's not a single fail roll in that one. 73.
So 73 reputation is what you guys get.
And it puts us at 623 or 626. I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, we're all Stitch. What?
So let me.
Yes.
So that means route to the Reynes that can be taken off. Oh. So this does mean that there are only 2 areas that haven't been accounted for.
The tundra and the snow forest.
And I'm going to assume that you guys are going to be taking a couple trains, first to Palawake and then to Reynes. Which, that's going to take you guys about 4 days.
Well, we could also go straight to Elia BB, which would put us right next to the tundra.
It's a case of, do you guys want to spend 500 per person or 1,000 per person?
Yeah, we had the money. Like, it's not even a problem.
Yeah, it's not like we're poor or anything.
Yeah. I think spending the extra money to save time, and also so I can turn in the last letter I have.
Yeah, I personally have 30,000 gamel right now on hand. I don't think 1,000 gamel will do any dent.
Not counting what we got today, I'm still at 40.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Elia BB it is.
Mm-hmm.
Which, let me move you guys to that spot. Come on, ribbon, cooperate. There we go.
I have to ask how many stars we get for Elia BB because I always have to ask that now.
5, which means you guys are resetting again.
God damn.
So, your current star rate is at 2. I will note the modifier for area events is now going to be 3.
So now it's 2d6 plus 3?
Yes.
Our star total is going to change with the next level ups everybody are getting because we'll be at average AL 11, which means it'll need 13 stars.
Okay.
But that's going to be next session.
It'll also mean you guys get more XP once you guys get to each, but
2,600, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So first things first. There's the letter to Elia BB.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Elia BB the letter.
Yep.
Yay.
So,
I'm out of letters. Out of letters for now. Are there any other letters here that I have to take to other places?
Hold on a moment. So the letter grants 2 stars and 8,000 gamels.
So now we're up to 5 stars again. Or no, 4 stars, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And now, before we wrap things up, let's see what the total is that each of you is going to get. So divide that by 7.
Okay. What's the total?
12,010.
12,010 each?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Multiply that by 7.
And then we spent, what was it, 1,000? Oh, I already got that.
Yeah, 1,000 to get here.
Mm-hmm. But that I think that is going to more or less cover things for this particular episode of the Valley of the not Valley. What am I talking about?
The Cloister of the Dice, Monk. The
Monk, have you gotten
Cloister
into
of the Dice. The Valley
just
was
like-
last night. God damn it.
Monk, have you gotten to the Doku stash again?
No.
I said I
That
can
was
hear
the most
lie in
guilty
your voice,
sound.
sir.
That was the most guilty no I have ever
Right?
heard,
That's
honestly.
what I'm saying.
I
I
will
don't
dip
believe
into
you.
his stash when he shows up.
I don't believe you. You win there during
It's
the
not
break.
about when he shows up, Monk. It's if.
Yes. I can probably make him show up again if I bully him enough.
Or talk about economics.
That too.
See, let's get rid of the auto failures so I get an extra 150 on top of what I already have. That's nice.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
What was the
I love
experience
the-
you got from the last?
2,400.
this.
We've gotten 3 sets of 2,400 experience this session. We've gotten 7,200 experience total.
Nice. Actually, I love the what happened just like interaction K. So was it gold or XP? Monk, yeah.
As for gamels, we all got 12,010 gamels.
I put that.
But with that said, obviously you guys are going to be heading to further north for future expeditions, and we'll be getting ever closer to the Wall of the Abyss. But that is a story for another time. So we will see you guys again next week for the continuation of the Cloister of the Dice. And of course, there'll be plenty more adventures to be had in other avenues here in the temple. But until then, on behalf of the good brothers present and not present, my name is Mildra. I am your gaming monk. Stay fucking frosty, everybody.